guys, welcome back to Greedy Dragon Brewing. Sipp'it number 14 and number 15 of the Mystery Gift Holiday Countdown. Let us begin. Our first beer is from Central City Brewers. This is a Red Racer India Session Ale. So this comes in at 4% ABV. And it's described as a nice light ale. So give that a pour. See, that's got a really nice light color. Very clear, good carbonation, obviously about a finger length's head plus or minus. Again, tight bubbles, creamy in appearance, a little bit of rockiness on the top, a little bit of a snowstorm going on inside. Hey guys, I'm back. Well, it's the first Sipp'it that got interrupted. My teenage son came upstairs humming a tune and had to stop the tape for fear of personal embarrassment. Anyways, let's find out the aroma on this. To be expected, you have a nice light aroma. Getting a little bit of fruitiness, some citrus, almost a hint of grapefruit or citrus for sure. Very nice and light. Let's find out how it tastes. Very light in body, so you're not getting a lot of mouthfeel out of this. Light hoppiness, it's got to be low on the spectrum for IBUs. But you are getting the hoppy twang that's coming through, so you know it's definitely an IPA. The hop is light. I heard, and I'm not sure, that this is brewed with a mosaic hop, and it's a single hop infusion. So, you know, mosaic's pretty versatile. You can use it for bittering, for aromatics, and adding flavor. Definitely has a nice aroma and a very nice, easy drinking beer for someone that's not used to the big hop in your face and would prefer a low alcohol type of beverage. Good. Not something particularly that I would pick off the shelf for my own personal consumption unless it was mixed in with a pack. But definitely nothing wrong with this at all. Nice color. So let's move on to the next beer, which is Gypsy Tears Ruby Ale from Parallel 49 out of Vancouver, British Columbia. This is 6% ABV. So we got a little bit of a lesser head, kind of a half finger length, finger width, and it looks like it's reducing pretty fast. It's probably going to reduce down to a cap. The color is kind of a reddish, nutty brown tint. Dark copper. I particularly like red ales, so I haven't tried this one before, so I'm eager to see what it's all about. So let's go for the aroma. Alright, so you are getting the traditional sweetness that comes off of something that would fall more into the category of an Irish red. Sweet malts. Really not a lot of hoppy aroma at all. Mostly you're getting that sweetness. Maybe a touch of spice in there. Hard to tell if there's anything more than that, but definitely there's going to be a high concentration of crystal malts in this for sure. So let's dive in. Alright, so the body is pretty light. You're getting sweetness throughout the palate with a hint of bitterness. Possibly falling into the mid-range of bitterness. No real hoppy aromatics from this. Definitely getting sweet malts, getting a touch of nuttiness, and maybe a hint of spice in there. Nothing really stands out as being amazing or highly complex in this beer. It's a nice red ale, more traditional, falling in, I'd say, more into the Irish style, with a little bit more of a North American bite to it. So let's see if the bottles have anything to say. So on the Red Racer, said a clean, crisp ale with good bitterness and malt balance, coupled with refreshing hops and an India style. So it really doesn't say a heck of a lot there. I'm probably dealing with pale malts and a little bit of crystal, and nothing extraordinary out of the box there. And if there's anything on here, 40 IBUs for the Gypsy Red. Just says a caravan of malt flavor and entrancing hop presence. It doesn't really go into any details for the ingredients. I'm assuming that there'll be a little bit of Munich malt in there. Probably some two-row or carpels, and definitely some crystal malt in there to give you that reddish color hue. In this case, it's a very brown, nutty hue. Anyways, the only other thing that I can say is definitely this mystery box challenge works, because I went out today and picked up a 6-pack that has the Filthy Dirty IPA in it, which I really enjoy. I've actually bought it twice since I did my original tasting. This also has the Ruby Red, which we just tried, and I haven't tried this up until today. And of course the Toux of Hazard, which I tried on a previous Sipp'it. So yeah, it's interesting what happens when you try different beers. You end up falling into maybe in love with different beverages than you'd normally go out and buy. I probably wouldn't have picked them off the shelf, even in terms of packaging, without having tried it through the Mystery Box Challenge. So I hope that you're enjoying this series. It's definitely a learning experience. I've mentioned it before. It's a great experiment, and would be interesting to try with a bunch of different types of beers, or as a competition amongst brewers in a brew club. Put some beers together, take off the labels, and just try to pick out tasting notes. Maybe I got to work on a little bit more adjectives to describe the same beers, but I'm really enjoying this. So I hope you are too. Thank you for coming out, Welcome to my new subscribers. This is Greedy Dragon Brewing signing off. Come on over, pull up a chair, and have a beer with me. Double fist it. Cheers.